Hey everybody, welcome back to the garbage pit today. We're continuing our probably futile masochist mode. Masochism mode. I don't know which way it actually goes. But I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna jump right into save we have going here already. I wanna try not skipping that, because I feel like we kind of need that Kasara. So whether we just get lucky getting it or what, or we get a good item here that lets us take care of the janitor, I feel like it's kind of necessary in Maso mode that we pick the Kasara up from him. So let's hope for some good drops. That'd be good if we were Levi, I guess, and we had picked up the rifle. Lavender's whatever. Well, yellow vial, you shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have. Well, I can still go for him. The way we've learned, it's kind of a waste of time to. I'm just gonna go for the head and hope we get lucky. It's either that or go straight for the torso. But he's not really wasting any time, so. Well. Oh, we know how this goes. I'm so offended looking. How dare you? Well, so much for that. Now we get to hobble our way over here, and it's of no real consequence, but getting the Kasara would have been pretty nice. Like, without the Kasara, I don't know if this run has any legs. Pardon the fun there. Mind restoration up here. I don't actually want to talk to you, man. Not getting that blade pretty much just renders this whole thing worthless, so might as well just mash the A button now. Was it all just a dream? Alright. Let's go Maso mode. Not a great start, but you never know. It might get better. No. Starting to think it may be a better idea to not go through the woods or like through a tunnel 7 initially. At least in the beginning here. What am I doing? There's stuff to collect. Blue vial. So I'm actually, I don't know. It's like there's too many potential good drops at the woodsman's house to not go at least that far. So maybe we'll just go at least as far as that, and then try to go around him and pardon me while I a little adjustment here. Get our bearings here. Since we get a little more than a minute out here. I can pick this guy up, and I'm honestly kind of like run back here. I wonder if you have to stand out there for a certain period of time. Hey, howdy. How is it going, Gwen? Other than all the aforementioned weird crap, you know. Oh, shoot. Am I too slow? Oh, he's noticed me. Ooh, we made it. Red herb, an egg, stuck in the running animation. I'm not holding down the run button. Oh, the moon god has noticed you? So when you're playing masochist mode, you cannot spend more than 67 seconds outside continuously. Or else Rare will strike you down and moon scorch you. The caveats to that being if you get into a fight, it will pause the timer. If you finish your fight and defeat your foe, it resets the timer. And the timer is paused whenever Pocket Cat talks to you in the overworld. Otherwise, no. Yep. And as we've seen, getting kills in this mode is not as easy as the base difficulty. Really makes me wonder what they got cooking for the terror and starvation mode in this one. Ooh, Sylvan Skin Bible. That's a pretty nice get actually. Will we be able to benefit from it? Probably not, for being honest. But there is potential in this. Go around to here. Then we're going to go down into the town. I have decided this because you can fight lots of people down there. Saw off heads. Whoa. So how long do I have? Okay. That seemed like it was close. That or it's just ramping up the effect of it to get on my nerves, which it's succeeding at. I was gonna say we could like see what Samari says when you're actually, if she'll even respond if you're Marina, but we're on the third day since it's Maso mode. She's only there on the first segment of the first day, so I think if you don't go to the church, she'll kind of hang out in there. Well, the question is, do we even have like? And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if we can even go that way right now, given the time limit we have. I'm trying to think if we run straight from here to the first. Yeah, because I think the first available door we would have would be where Dan hangs out with the really sick guy that we can kill and loot. I don't know if I'm confident that I can get there in 67 seconds. That's like 3 screens away from 4? Maybe 4. Hmm. Now, I'm going to give it a shot. We're running. I'm going to have to ignore the items. Yeah, because there's nothing on this screen. Riverside. Oh god, is there another screen after the Riverside? Do we have a small key? I feel like running up here is actually probably going to be the best idea. Dang it. Oh, this might be the end of this run. Really? I hate getting caught on the... We're so close. You can do it, Marina. I believe in you. Nope. Yeah, so that's what that means. Damn. Okay, so I feel like that way's kind of off to us. Like I think I could just barely make it if I ran straight there and didn't go up. Honestly, we would need a small key to hit the sewers to avoid getting moon scorched, I think maybe. I think we might just barely be able to get the dance thing, but it would be like very close, I feel, if I have any chance. And that's just if I don't get stuck on anything, and as you've seen, I just can't pull that off. I'm like magnetized to every wall and stump next to me. All right. Still think trying to go for the Kasara is probably a good idea. Although I'm not even confident if I can pull off a headshot on the janitor that it'll even do anything to him. Ooh, a small key. Well, that opens up that path to us. Bone saw. Bone saw is ready. Double bone saw. Dual wielding bone saws over here. Like, ideally, we could, like, get an early bear trap in one of those, take his legs out. As it is, though, I'm not too proud to just kind of throw myself at this in hopes of getting lucky and getting that sweet knife that he's got there that he's going to kill me with this turn if I don't hit him in the head. Yeah. He stumped me to death. Cut off my chicken thighs or whatever he calls. Yeah, chicken thighs. As we just look offended. Well, let's just shimmy on over here. Yeah. Well, trying to think, Marina may not be a good idea or a good choice for my Maso mode runs. Might have to shift over to Dan or Marco. Like, I don't want to do Marco again though, because I wanted all of my runs to be with a different character at least. But I mean, if we just keep losing, I'm not gonna just keep bashing my head against the brick wall. Or maybe I will. I don't know if it's entertaining. Yeah, I don't even know why I was reading you. I never even considered that he's like sitting down. It even makes a point to point out that he sits down in front of you. Like, how you gonna miss a motherfucker's head like that? I woke up suddenly. Oh. Onward to death. I'm not loving these drops so far. Pick you up too. I think that's how you min-max that little area as far as gathering supplies. Shame we haven't gotten any more rotten meat. Game loved giving me extra rotten meat when I only needed 2 of them. Now it won't even give me 2. when it takes a minimum of 2 to take down one of those dogs without taking damage. It's pain in my assholes. Oh, the moon god has noticed me. Notice me, senpai. You gonna give me another good Bible? Maybe a Book of Enlightenment? What's the chances of pulling one of those, I wonder? Is it possible? Truth under the moonlight. This is worthless, thanks. I might as well just go to bed now and let the woodsman assault me. You know, like normally I love lore books, but when you play a game, when a game has as much repetition as this, and they serve no purpose outside of supplying you with a little bit of lore, it's considering what you have to give up for it. It's tough considering what you could get potentially. Marina, quit getting stuck on the geometry. Okay, so we want to go to the poop house. We're not jumping in, but it's a good... And then really, the way these guys seem to be grouped up here, honestly kind of seems like it's hard to avoid them. No. Of course, they weren't grouped up this time, like they usually are. But he's still up here. And there's nobody there. You're hanging out up here. And this guy is here. Do we have any shillings yet? I don't think so. No, we do have 4, but I don't think you can get some dried meat, but I'll be honest, we're not interested in anything like that. Not super scared of that guy, but I'd rather not fight things if we don't have to right now. Yeah, that's cool. So, like, if you do get a bunch of shilling drops, then where did you come from? And I bet she comes down here too. And we found out yesterday, before I stopped streaming, that the guy down here we'd rather just avoid altogether if we could. Crank the brightness on my monitor so I can see into the edges of the screen. So I consider being a bitch in this game. Damn it. Well, we're gonna go here and hope he doesn't see us. There's nothing worthwhile I think there's one drop in that room off to the left, maybe. So we're not going to worry about that. That's bullshit. This is just the same book every time. The Occult Grimoires, yay. Got a bone saw. I think we need it because we weren't. Or is this? No, we got 3 bone saws now. I couldn't remember if it was this one or the one before where we were double fisting bone saws. Maybe both. It's pretty liberal with giving out bone saws. White vial. Are we looking? Mine's getting pretty bad. 1 beer. 1 beer, and I'll take you all on. All, you know. Alright. We're not sleeping because sleep is death. We go down there. There's a guy. I'd rather not fight him yet. Let's just hit these items. It's gonna punish me. Call. We got a plank shield. That's pretty cool. Okay, so Henry's here. So we can get the key from him. Before that, we all know when we come to the mayor's house. You get like 6 book drops. A rare skin Bible. Recipes of the 15th century. That gives us the meat pie and the vegetable pie, I believe. Kaiser Critique, that's worthless. The 4 Ages of Modern History, that's worthless. New Poems of Love and Torment, that's worthless. Acamil Volume 3, that's less than worthless. Oh, more than worthless, I should say. Not really useful to us now, but we can combine blue vials and make brown vials. I don't know, what are those? Don't look good, but if it's a pet pill in a light blue vial, it must have quite a kick. Yeah, we don't need lore here. They might as well have just changed all the lore books to a little slip of paper that says, haha. No, I'm not wasting a small key here, sir. Like, I really don't even have to go to, get the key from Henry. We could go to the sewer to get to town. But if we want to go for ending A, which, generally speaking, I think we do, we're going to need to go down to Tunnel 7 anyway, so we might as well just leave all of our options as open as possible. Open options. Yeah, we'll just do his little... Go through his whole little thing. We've done this before. It's not a big deal. We just kind of lie through our teeth and tell him his disgusting food is not disgusting, and then he'll We just stick it in our mouth, I guess, and smile and nod, and he's like, okay. We somehow pull with this actually disgusting food what people on 90 Day Fiance just can't seem to pull when they go to the other people's home countries and they're presented with the food that somebody else eats. A dong shroom, yeah, it is depression. Those dangling beauties, they're like embryos. Isn't that something you want to eat? Yeah, I'll say that. That sausage picture kills me. Sticks out because they just replaced the mushroom with the brown cap. So, like, it fits in with the rest of the art style. That other one just kind of feels like it doesn't belong here. A rainy day. I fight against the army. I lied. I don't give a shit about the army. Like, I get a feeling whatever we do. Like, I figured Marina would be a good character for Maso mode because you can start off with the max affinity for Grogoroth. I'm like, yeah, we kind of need necromancy, and but like even getting to the point where that is useful is just going to be such a slog. Dan starts with a pistol, which I don't know how useful that honestly is going to be here. Given what we've seen of some other stuff. Actually, we might as well. How many small keys do we have? Just the one? Are the drops worth it? Not really, I don't think so. The priest here. Chanced a couple drops there. Not really worth it, I don't think. If I'm being honest. Not you, man. Yeah, from what the guides are like saying online, like Maso mode not included, like if you can get to the orphanage, like you're pretty well set. Like the problem here is without getting that Kasara at the beginning, I don't feel like we're really powerful enough to 1v1 just about anything. Except maybe the things we could use necromancy on. That's bullshit. You're not supposed to get that free attack. Like, if we're living in a world where not even a full rev attack is going to take out the basest of enemies. Like, I know they said it's masochism mode, but goddamn. Okay, that'll reset the timer. Not that it matters out in this little area here. Well, you got a sickle. That's probably better than... Oh, I didn't mean to cut your head off, but, well, we're gonna need experience anyway, so... No, we're not gonna use the small key here. That guy just has... Oh, there's plenty of... I think there's, in fact, one dude in here. Granted, I don't want to trigger these guys yet. But I think that guy is a sickleman. You've actually got a few to work with, so if you cut off a couple heads... There's a Poe. I'm not trying to stick around long enough to actually have to fight him, though. I stepped on a rusty nail. I was wondering when one of those was going to pop up. Oh, dang. Can he follow us out here? I hope not. Oh, God. We're going to have to run back in there to reset the clock. Oh, we're bleeding, too. But we have no... Yeah, those are, from, the Terran Starvation mode or hard mode. I can't remember which one puts it in the first one. But it, quote unquote, makes a return for masochist mode. So that's fun. Okay. What's that noise? Oh boy, we get to see how fun these guys are. I hope not as bad. Oh, they're bad. They're a little too bad if we're being real. Okay. Damn. Excuse me for a second here. I need to recaffeinate and have a break. Do I try another marina run or do I jump into someone like Dan? Maybe Marco. And when I looked on the subreddit and it had tips for Maso mode, and they all just said, don't play Maso mode. I was like, oh, they're just a bunch of bitch babies. Maybe there is something to that. We're still gonna do it, but oh yeah, there is that. I didn't even consider that. Bella. Do we do a Bella or Dan? Oh, so don't try to weasel your way into here. I kind of want to do a Bella just because we won't have to deal with the elephant. So that'll give us at least we'll be set at least to that point. As long as we don't run into the woodsman by accident and get fucked up by him, which always happens. But we won't have to deal with Chog Noir or whatever her ultra buff moon scorch form is called or pronounced. Yeah, let's go with her. We'll try her. Bella, I'm not gonna be fancy and change her name. S&M mode. Skip character history now. You gotta give me a minute to pull it up on my phone. No, Dankoa. I didn't feel like unfolding my laptop to type out anything right now. You know Dan's just gonna be Dank with two A's though. Alright. Despite your homeland suffering greatly from the First Great War, you had a peaceful and balanced childhood with both of your parents and many siblings. Northern capital Old Guard was building their destroyed cities when news about hostilities in Eastern Europa were broadcasted on the radio. Sounded like the beginning of another worldwide war. You were still too young to take part in the defending your borders, so you had to figure out an alternate way to help out your home front. Man, I'm losing it. You had a knack for mechanic and electronics, so ultimately it came down to those two lines of studies. Okay. We're not going to play around here, so. Oh, we got to pick between short circuit and wrench toss. I feel like short circuit's going to give us a lot of good drops at the beginning, but wrench toss is like whatever we don't pick up, we'll end up getting eventually once we hopefully once we get to the orphanage. I feel because if it's just us, if we use wrench toss, we lose the wrench, so we got to equip it. That's true, but like it's only super. It's only going to be super useful to us if we can pump up the agility enough to give us two turns, so we could then use a turn re-equipping. And that's only going to be useful for things that we can stun lock with a single attack. So, I hate to do it, but we're going to go with short circuit for the start. Oh, I'm not even reading this. Many of your close relatives marched to battle, and nothing could have gotten you more frustrated than your inability to help people more directly. You'd already matured to adulthood, but because of your expertise in engineering, your role on the home front was more important than what you could have achieved on the battlefield. The home front was in disorder too. Someone had to step up and cover all the missing men now dying far away on some remote battlefield. Your broad shoulders could carry the burden and the increasing workload. They had to, because if not you, then who? During one particularly stormy night, while you were returning home after your 12-hour day, you ran into a foreign man on a rain-soaked alleyway. The man noticed you and desperately tried to run for it, only to collapse after weakly 10 meters or so. Me running away from somebody. The man had been shot to the belly. Oh, see, I'm just fat. Upon searching his possessions, you found his document said he was from the Kingdom of Rodon. Sorry for that peeking there, buddy. Whew. My mic just freaked out. Rodon, an allied country of old guards. You thought about what to do for a moment, and then... Okay, so, if we report him to the officials, we get 9 shillings and a lucky coin. Or we can get an officer sword. Which, since we don't have our wrench toss, that's probably the better of the two. And having a good weapon is going to be a good start for Maso mode anyway, because we've seen that knife doesn't do shit to fuck, so. The man stayed unconscious for a week, but slowly recovered thanks to your attentive mending. As days went by, he saw your eagerness to help and frustration towards the war. He then revealed his business in Old Guard. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother with the janitor. That means I can just jump right into it, which is great. Not having to deal with the janitor is always nice. And not having to sit there and mash through Percolet's monologue. I'm not a fan of the Lavender Man now that I know of his lies. Don't listen to his lies. He was part of an underground resistance organization called Nameless Liberty Underground, NLU in short. Northern Lion University. The organization had been brewing hidden from watching eyes since the dawn of the Great First War. Northern Lion University worked across Europa trying to subdue the advancement of both Bremen Empire and Eastern Union. The man had important documents that needed to be taken to Kingdom of Rodon as soon as possible. Because he couldn't obviously take them there himself, he asked if you could take his role. You had been hoping for a chance to work on something bigger, and this opportunity seemed to be just that. You packed your bags and set out. As a thanks for his rescue, the man gave you his officer sword. Nice. You traveled through Europa all the way to Kingdom of Rodon. You found the meeting point described by the man and made contact with his colleagues. After talking briefly about the current situation in the Eastern Europa, you were asked to join the organization. They were running low on members, and your expertise would surely come in handy. You were led to their headquarters, and you got to choose how you would offer their help. Do we want weapon craft or trap craft to start out? I feel like trap craft would be pretty useful. Bear traps. Like, weapons are cool, and they could be useful, but I feel like that's something we want to be more concerned about, like, mid-late game. If we can get to that point, you know? So we're going trap craft. Also, at that point, we could get a bunch of spare parts starting out here, so we're going to grab that in lieu of food or healing supplies. Okay, Northern Lion University had spies everywhere in Europa and beyond, combining various information snippets gathered from across the continent. You were able to unravel parts of a larger scheme. The Eastern Union had been working on something malevolent and ill-boding in the country of Bohemia, and it seemed like Bremen wanted to get their hands on the project. Your deductions got a lot more weight when you heard that Bremen army had finally occupied Bohemia. NLU sent some of their members immediately to the capital of Bohemia, Prehevel, but you quickly lost contact to them. The organization decided to wait and see if their members would surface, but you couldn't just sit back and hope for the best. You decided to take the first train towards Preheval and find out what was going on. You were told that if you needed support in your mission, you'd recognize the leader of the Bohemian branch of Northern Lion University from her red shoes. With this little information about the task at hand, how did you prepare for your trip? Spare parts. 4 bolts, 2 duct tape, 2 pressure plates, and 3 scrap metal. You felt tense since the moment you embarked on this journey. Every night you'd see nightmares of the horrors you'd wait in Preheval. Are they just dreams? You can't help but feel that there's more to the dreams than mere logic would dictate. Save my character history? Yeah. I don't want to have to read all that shit again. I am hoping I can make bear traps. Skip the intro? Yes. Fuck that noise. Was it all a dream? Let's see here. Oh yeah, I can make... That's funny. I feel like the bear trap is generally more useful. Oh, I see. It takes more scraps and, well, just more scraps. That sucks that it takes up that much more scrappage. But that this costs a gunpowder and doesn't really do anything. We're making a bear trap. They're expensive, but I feel like for the time being, that's going to be the best use of our scrap. Give me a bunch of ornament lanterns. Mushroom stew. Thanks, I guess. Combat manual, Preheval map. Hey, 2 rotten meats. Don't go. I don't know if you can sit in the menu while you're out here, so I'm not going to take the chance. It's probably fine, but I'd rather not be proven wrong. Lavender, tomato. So while we're in here, give me that officer sword. Okay, now we're good. Now we're ready to roll. Pick that up. Lavender. Run back to the house. Reset the clock. Go here, avoid that green herb. It's a trap now. Oh, the moon god has noticed me. Is that who's noticed me? Are you sure about that, game? I found a meat pie. It's all good. I've forgotten. 2 meat pies. Gee, Bella, why's your mom let you have 2 meat pies? 3? Oh, baby, a triple. She can't be stopped. I'm about ready to, like, click on this glass and, like, Bella picked up a meat pie amid the shards of glass. Something sticky and yellow is seeping from inside that makes the refrigerator door stuck. Terrible stench oozes from inside. You find a meat pie. I need to rename this fucking game Fear and Meat Pies. Like, if anybody ever makes, like, a stupid or goofy edit of me playing this, I want you to take the footage and all this highlighted text and just replace it with meat pie. You find the Skin Bible, chapter of meat pie. Olmer, the worthless fucking Skin Bible. Thanks for nothing. Maybe not completely useless in this case, but I feel like I'd rather have a full heal over the ability to jump around and travel a bit more easy. Although I could be totally underestimating the utility of that. That's possible. I do have a tendency of doing such things. Okay, let's see if this officer sword is enough to make us not suck. Stay away, foul beast! Darn. Give rotten. And the question is, will this next attack kill it? You know what? I think it will if we rev up. No? Okay. We got lucky. It decided to pant instead of attack me, so. Still, even with the officer sword, that's... Like, it's great that we can still minimize the damage that we're taking, but I'd like to completely eliminate it. I don't think masochism mode's about letting us eliminate threats, though. So, like, if we know that's not going to kill him unless we crit, I might as well just save it up for a full rev on his ass so I can at least feel like a badass for a second here. Yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna hop down here just because we do have the time. Let me in, let me in. Okay. This area should be nice and easy for us. Tails never fails. What'd I tell you? A helmet? You shouldn't have. Feel spoiled now. A bone saw. Did we already have a bone saw? Nope. That's a good get then. Duct tape. A canister of gasoline. Another bone saw. Shouldn't have. Well, I mean, I guess 2 bone saws is good to have. I'm not gonna bitch about 2 bone saws. Glass shards, 2 bolts, gas canister. So we've got a spare gas canister to use on whoever. Oh, Tanaka's hat. You telling me we got to deal with needles now since we ain't got Chaguar to deal with? I guess so. Well, since he's taking care of Tanaka here. Poor guy. Made it to day 3 and then he gets his head cut off anyway. I'll be honest, I kind of just want to take the chance and fight him. Yeah, we got the gas can. This is masochism mode, so this could be a massive mistake. Tails never fails, especially when it's twice. What'd I tell you? Bam. Oh, baby, still works, but I'm infected. And bleeding, probably. Yeah, you asshole. Well, at least we got 3 syringes of heroin now. Why would we be worried about killing ourselves? We just got a shit ton of heroin. We gotta run through this before suicide's an option, let's be real. Well. No, I don't want to fight the door. There ain't no way I can fight a door on masochism mode. With my luck, it's gonna, like, break my arm when I attack it. Well, Bella, do your thing. Yeah. So the lesson is needles. Still allergic to gas cans in masochism mode, but I have to live through 1 round with them. As usual. And since I am a Bella, then I need to use myself to set the gas can down. There's no way around it. I can't disable one of his hands. So I'm likely taking a status effect of some kind during that fight. Bolt, Saw Blade. Bleeding to death. I wonder if running makes you, Oh, dang, we have no healing. No alcohol healing. No mind healing. Ooh, yeah, that'd be a pretty lucky drop to be getting early, though. But with how the RNG in this game works, like, it's fucking possible. Pick up the broomstick, even though it, Is this our second plank shield? Oh, we don't have any on this. That was from a different run. Alright. Pick up the broomstick that's obviously on a mob. I don't know how things are in Russia, but here in the swamp, we don't mix our broomsticks and our mop sticks. Our broomsticks only go on our brooms, and our mop sticks only go on the mops. We know because there's a little sticker on it that tells you which one it is. No, I'm full of shit. They're the same thing. Man. Isn't masochism mode fun? I can feel someone or something following me. I'm just getting paranoid because of the loss of mind. Oh man, we're gonna hit 0, aren't we? There's... You know, rub this lavender all over your face. It'll keep you from going crazy for a few seconds more. Well, yeah, I'm not too excited about that. Hoping, do I have matches? Maybe if I light everything along the way, that'll be enough to save me. Glass shards. I need alcohol. Come on. Or tobacco or daga, but you can't get those, I don't think, from your... Oh, hey, that's nice. Gunpowder. That's not super useful. That's worthless. Mine's just getting lower and lower. I need to make a mod for this game where if your mine hits 0, your character gets Joker face paint. And the little Jared Leto, the dumb mouth tattoo on their hands. Since everybody's got their hands in their pockets so you can see them. The fuck was I talking about? What are we even doing? Turn this thing on. Get some caffeine. Get some mind regeneration for myself since I don't have any to offer my character. Or should I abstain since my character can't? Now, they haven't done shit for me, so... Anathomia. Is that... That's worthless. Restore my mind candle. Do you just get a small boost for lighting it? Is that what it is? I'm gonna guess that's what it is. Tomato, a paprika. chemicals in the air that are turning freaking bones gay. Paprika, which is what other people call peppers that aren't crazy, like the U.S. I'm sorry, Swampland, USA. The garbage pits. Swampland's actually next to it. Goat hoof. Oh, you know it. The carrot's the most useful. Run saved. Good game, guys. We got it. GG. We got the meat pie. It's all good. Never fear, the meat pie is here. Open it. Tails never fails. Give me that meat pie. Might as well be a meat pie. Ooh, a vegetable pie. Even better. Have you ever wanted a meat pie but it sucks? Oh, don't worry. We put black beans in it. You can't even fucking tell. Bullshit. Turnip. Just what I needed. Oh, God. I wanted to pause. I'm gonna drop down here real quick. Why is my heart beating? What's going on down here? Yeah, even in Maso mode, like I was thinking, like, oh, maybe now this will finally be an issue, but like I think even if it's like way turned back on how much food and items you get, like you're still only gonna be one person unless you've got necromancy right off the bat. So like your supplies are gonna go a lot further than you would think they would otherwise. Okay, we've got glass. I say go down here and try to. I'm losing my mind. Oh god, we're at 10. Well, rip us. Item, glass shards. Throw that in your face. Don't miss. Yes, you miss. Keep missing, so I can take this out. Then I'll take this out. Damn, that's a resilient ass arm. Like, I'll be real, if this is a Maso mode, I'm hoping that Mira does not nerf glass shards. Because that kind of seems like a concession to make this just not a huge fucking pain in the ass. Like, this is ridiculous. There's no way you could just tank any of this. Like, we haven't even taken his arm out yet. Yeah, honestly, if they just took out all the pre-made foods, that would be I think that would be a good option to stick into at least the Terran starvation mode, if that's something he does. Okay. Yeah, it took a minute. Okay, we got that. saw off the head. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. Can you get scorched while that's happening? I think dialogue boxes pause. Well, no, only Pocket Cats does, now that I'm thinking about it. Go to the basement, see if there's anything worthwhile down here. Just immediately leave because we're pressing up. Oh, Psyche's crumbling. Do we have anything? We have a light violent. Jesus Christ. Will heroin, is it worth getting addicted to heroin to not lose our mind? Will it work like that for us, or will it just, fucking eyes rolled up in the back of her head? I mean, that's terrible. But our mind is full now, but we're addicted to heroin. I guess that's what masochism does to a motherfucker. Oh yeah, are you surprised? Green herb. Frankly, I'm surprised there's not a whole, like, wind down cutscene after it wears off. Hey, that's not worthless. It's kind of worthless right now, but dang, we need scrap metal. Oh no, we're addicted now. We're unlike the ancestors. Our ancestors evolved that could just smoke opium all day and not care. We do heroin once and we're addicted for life. Do we have chalk? Nope. I'm staying away from her. She laid with goats, supposedly. Oh yeah, I could read it out loud later. Like the mind drain on this is kind of insane. I believe you lose mind like every 6 point something seconds. It's something ridiculous. Get to the shit house, you fool. Okay, so we've got one thing. Man, I'm not looking forward to having to jump into the deep woods. Oh, come on. We haven't killed either of you? Man, well, hopefully with this officer sword, it's not too bad. Oh, great. We're already in withdrawal and slower than he is. What was that, heroin or a whippet? Last freaking 5 minutes? Worst heroin ever. Yeah, we're probably fucking dead anyway. Excuse me? I'm gonna try to run, even though it's probably gonna let them fucking attack before me because I'm addicted to heroin. Jesus Christ. Dang, that's rough. Um, Dang, yeah. Well, I think I've got one more attempt left in me for today. Skip that intro. I do feel a lot better about using Abella than I did with Marina. Like, if we're gonna make some progress, I feel more confident with her. Did you notice we were not wearing our overalls there? Maybe it was just a weird filter. Like, it was her clothing was the same color as her boots and underclothing. Maybe it was just a dream. Who knows? 303 ammo. That's worthless for me right now. Functionally worthless till we get to that house with the rifle in it. Beetle stone. That's actually not worthless. That's great. That's fucking amazing to get right at the beginning. Considering what just happened to us, yeah, let's keep that. 6 shillings. That's kind of dumb and worthless, but okay. Okay, I was like, man, am I crazy? Like, I guess overalls are like work clothing, and you wouldn't necessarily be just chilling in a train with them. I imagine that would be a little uncomfy. They've probably got the texture of like overalls or coveralls or any like work based clothing where it's just like that horrible, rough, textured like board cloth. My fiance shames me all the time for wearing uncomfortable clothing and not being bothered by it. Yeah, like a pair of Dickies. That's exactly if you know what a pair of Dickies pants or like a freshly starched Dickies work shirt feels like something like that. Maybe even a little thicker than that. Like if you've worked in a factory, you've worn similar materials, so you know what I'm talking about. Don't go that way, Bella. That's a trap. Senpai has noticed me. Honestly, I feel like if we're gonna fight the woodsman, we should just fight him right off the bat. Like normally, I wait until after the tunnel to take on the woodsman because we usually wait until we pick up a partner before we fight him. But if really all you need is the glass shards, then just cross my fingers and hope that he doesn't inflict some nasty status effects that first turn. God, worthless. Or hope that Avella doesn't miss her throw like Olivia always does. Okay. I haven't noticed. Can we see the rusty nails? I'm gonna just fight you. Did we forget to equip the officer sword? Oh, it doesn't really matter once we get this, because one attack should be enough to kill his, Are you serious? Yeah. Oh, lost our other arm, too. Wow. Okay. Well, I should have just ran, but yeah, that's some bad luck there. We're not going to count that one. One more. Also, I gotta go soon, but okay, yeah, she is not wearing her. Yeah, skip the intro. Don't not skip it. Let's see what Orange Jesus has bestowed upon us this run. It's behind curtain number 1. A bone saw. Let's equip this officer sword so we don't forget that. It's behind curtain number 2. An ornament lantern. Ooh. Could be worse, I guess. 6 shillings. That is the highest shilling payout, I guess, so I'm not happy, but it could be worse, I guess. Green herb, wheat flour, goulash. Again, a full healing item. Dried meat, rotten meat. So we've got 2 rotten meats. Although even with the officer's sword, 1 attack is not enough to completely avoid damage, but wheat flour, rotten meat. It could give us like 4 rotten meats, and then we could just guarantee we don't take damage from those dogs. So, like, I'm noticing, like, taking damage in this is has some pretty big consequences. Like, you don't want that to happen, like, ideally, in an ideal situation. Forgot that green herb. You don't want to forget the green ones. Those are arguably the best ones. Not in the context of this game, just in general. Let's see what we got hiding in here for us. Dried meat. Another meat pie. Meat pies for days. Nothing left here. And after that last little spat of bad luck, I'm kind of like, maybe just avoid the huntsman or woodsman for now. Nothing. Man, killing me. I go in for one more 15-minute run, and this is how you treat me? And Funger's like an abusive partner. Like, I finally get it now. Well, I definitely feel like this is more in line with the Fear and Hunger experience from the first game. At least if you're somebody that experienced it, like say SEW, who just only went terror and starvation the whole time, like just immediately hard mode. Like maybe that's how I should have done it, because like when I first got the game before I actually started streaming, I was like, oh, I'll do some of the easy mode to like dip my toes into it. That was a mistake. That kept me unprepared. Just like I feel like if you've come into this game from the first one, like the fundamental changes that happen between the two kind of leaves you unprepared at first, catches you off guard. Like I kind of want to say maybe I should have just started out in masochism mode, but I feel like maybe that's a little extreme. Certainly wouldn't have achieved any good endings. I'd actually believe that even people that only stream like once a week would have far surpassed anything we'd have done by now. I think it probably would have scared me off of the game, honestly, if I jumped straight into it. I will say starting on easy mode isn't the way either, though. Alright, I'm gonna talk to you. We've only got 2 rotten meats, so I've got a. Well, I guess if they're gonna attack twice either way, does it really matter whether I waste it on the first dog? Because, like, he's gonna attack this turn. Unless we talk to him and give him more meat. And so it seems like it's going to take 2 attacks either way. Are you for real? Okay, well, let's just not waste that extra piece of meat next time. We're poisoned anyway, so rip. Oh, I forgot I've got my rev up. Damn it. Didn't even give me a chance to pause. Man. Well, I can still talk to him and sacrifice one of my many meat pies. Or just dried meat? I guess that works. Man. Well, good thing this thing's apparently not having eyeballs is really affecting its accuracy. Well, that could have been worse, I guess. Body's pretty low, but we don't have a lot of healing, so let's just get into this tunnel. Remember, we've got to deal with needles down here. Although, since he's still pretty allergic to gas cans, I'm not super worried about him. Oh, a death mask. You shouldn't have. Like, you really shouldn't have. It's really wasted on me, I think, at this point. But thanks for gifting me with the power, I guess. Sewer winch, you shouldn't have. No, really, you shouldn't have. Gunpowder, you shouldn't have. could try to set up pipe wrench. I've got too many pipe wrenches. We only need one. I wonder if there's enough to... Yeah, if we... That's going way too fast. I love that the audio doesn't cut off. Hey, buddy. Oh, man, really? And... Dang it. Oh, well. Come on, lucky shot. Yeah, okay. Fuck you, needles. I'm not even gonna worry about your heroin. So even better, just throw a little lantern at his head. I wonder if, how bad your accuracy is on that. That's cool. I didn't want to have to waste a gas can on him. Did I loot Tanaka's body? Three, two, one, blast off. Fear's getting a hold of me already? We ain't got nothing to smoke. We ain't got nothing to drink. Ain't got no healing. Got that bear trap, though, that was fucking worthless. Or actually, that would have opened up his head, so maybe that's the whole reason we were able to throw the ornament lantern at his head so easily. Who knows? I didn't consider that. He didn't seem very impressed by it, though. He just kind of stood there. Gunpowder, scrap metal. There's another gas can down there, but I don't think I'm going to go quite that far out of my way for a gas can. Especially since we already got one. Oh, I got punished for not sticking with tails. That's how it goes. It's the way she goes. Tails, don't let me down now. Thank you for allowing me to not bleed. Getting scared. We gotta go this way. How can Needles be wearing Tanaka's hat if Tanaka's hat is left in the hallway here? Food for thought. Yeah. Bone saw, pipe wrench, crap, crap. Let me guess, crap? Yeah, that's crap. You got some crap for me? Oh no, you've got no crap. Crap. I mean, scrap metal's okay. Crap. Oh, getting hungry. That's the fake hunger. Just say no. Just ignore it. Search your pocket bulge. Turn this on. Oh, that'd be cool if I had any faith in how this run was going at this point. A little bit of mine. That's cool. Let's get out of here. Turnip. Yeah, an egg. Great. Fantastic. Let's go. I'm getting scared. How about you quit giving me turnips and give me a goddamn beer? This game's starting to make me sound like my father. Just give me a fucking drink. Man. Tomato. Can I throw it at somebody? Can I throw it at myself for this bad banter? Give me that. Ooh, a small things amulet. That'd be great if I was Marco and had my +2 agility. Because then we could JoJo punch everything because we'd get an extra turn every turn. I'm getting paranoid because of fear. I am in danger. Yeah, we're getting dangerously low. Okay, chew on this lavender, I guess. Rub this on your wound. That's not necessary. So, go out of here, start running because we're outside now. Now we want to run to town. Towards the mayor's house, ideally. Is that even enough time to get to a house from here? I'm a little skeptical. There's a red herb. That'd be cool to get. You bitch. This might be it. I'm not confident in our ability to... Oh, never mind. Probably shouldn't have done that right off the bat, but... Two whole shillings? You shouldn't have. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Tails. Hey, Naya Sylvan's pretty cool. I don't like the fact that I can still hear that radio. I just not. Oh, the poem manifests itself from nothing. That's a big sensor bar you got there, buddy. It's funny because it's just his magic lamp, but the way that the hands are holding it makes it look suggestive. So that's kind of funny. Well, dang. Let me try using this on you, I guess. Grasp of a genie. Well, if there ever was a time to use a coin. Miss. Oh, so he's just going to keep grabbing at me. I have a feeling this isn't going to go very well. Can I rev up on you? Are you considered a ghost, perhaps, sir? Well, this might be it. Skills, run. See, I don't want to fight you guys. Either of you. She just lost interest. He's like, yeah, fuck you. Oh, I don't have any fucking chalk. Okay. That's fine. Man, that was a big go around here. Oh. Hey, buddy. Let me guess, you get a free attack? Yeah. Fuck you. Your head, hurry up. Gimme, gimme. It's good to know that the Poe doesn't come back. I'm getting paranoid because of the fear, and we got a beer. And a vodka. I ain't scared of no ghost. Oh, I might be scared of you, though. Will you just let me run? Maybe? Atmosphere is getting heavier and heavier. Well, let's just go down here then. I wonder if it is with this officer sword. I don't want to really find out, but like if we could just not have to find out, that'd be cool. I feel like I'm starting to push my luck with all this running I'm doing. 2 bottles of vodka? What are we even doing worrying about trying to find things? Nothing interesting here, you sure? Let's open this first. Hey. And we got a death mask already. I don't think that's better than a death mask. Weak from hunger. Bella, you big baby. Eat a meat pie. $2, a tomato, a meat pie. Meat pies. Meat pies everywhere. What'd I tell you? Let me guess. Meat pie. Don't get stuck on things, Bella. Okay, please give me a Book of Enlightenment. I would like to save, and that'd be really dandy. Book of Fears, that's worthless. Mahavre, that's worthless. Recipes for the 15th Century, Volume 2, that's not worthless, but it might as well be. Tales of the Pocket Cat is worthless. That's not worthless, but we don't have chalk, so it is functionally worthless. Worthless. Embryos. Well, it was obviously a look. Why did I pick that? I don't want to fight you, man. Your mouth. Can we run? I doubt it's gonna let us run. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a good misclick. Ow. Won't rip me. Well, thanks for joining me for another episode of banging my head against a brick wall, also known as Maso mode, Fear and Hunger 2 Termina. Hopefully I won't make a dumb mistake like that next time. But join me tomorrow. We will either be playing more of Masochist mode, or I might be trying this little backpack roguelike out, maybe. We don't know. Either way, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks, Gwen, everybody who joined me today. I've seen a couple of people pop in and out. If you like what I do, you can follow me on YouTube or Twitch. Twitch is more active, but it goes. My stream goes to both of them, and the stream is shared. Chat is shared amongst both of them, so you're gonna have a good time either way. And I hope everybody has a good day. I'll catch you later.